Hello, fabulous superstar Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of April 2023. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. It is going to be on the 6th of the month that we will have this month's full moon. Now, this full moon takes place in a friendship part of your sky, having to do with your connections with other people and social events as well. This full moon is standing across the sky from Jupiter. So there's almost like a lofty aim type of energy here, because this part of the sky has to do with sort of the hopes and wishes you have for your life. It looks like those may be especially lofty now. I also see the Jupiter opposition as representing over-promising, or sort of seeing with glasses that are more hopeful or aspirational, missing out on key details. So you do want to keep that in mind if you're making big plans with a friend. Things may not work out the way that you think, and yet that really is okay. It is a great time to have fun with friends, but just know you may overdo that as well. And so as long as you're prepared for that and you're enjoying yourself and everything's good, well, absolutely have at it. Enjoy the company of others. If you're aligning with other people for shared professional prosperity and success, again, that over-promising quality is here. So you may want to pace yourself. Now, as we navigate further on the 11th, we are going to have the luckiest day of the year. This is Jupiter meeting the sun in the sky. And these two planets getting together can be so powerful for you now. It can truly represent a sense of meaning and connection, especially where it comes to what you want in your heart of hearts in every area of life. So whether this is connecting that much more with people as part of a creative project that you hope will reach others, that can be a wonderful way to use this energy consciously. If it is that you are tapping into this energy for your happiness, for your joy, well, this can be beautiful for feeling that sense of authentic joy as you navigate this time. Now, this can also be insights into what you're passionate about and how to turn that into an entrepreneurial endeavor. If you have children or you want children, this can be very good news on that front also. Jupiter is energy that you need to work with consciously to maximize its potential. Yes, it's very fortunate, but you need to actually be doing those things that are fun for you to do to provide the universe that many more avenues for good fortune to find you. This part of the sky has to do with luck and windfalls. So if there ever was a time for you to buy that $1 lottery ticket, this really would be it. You've got that extra cosmic support to have it go well. Yes, this is good fortune in that regard, but remember, always, always, don't bet the farm, don't bet the bank. It should really be no big deal to you, and something that you're just doing for fun, that has the most likelihood to help you along with those winnings that you may be hoping for, and the potential for is there. Now, as we navigate later in the month on the 20th, we are going to have a solar eclipse in the same part of the sky that we have Jupiter meeting the sun. But solar eclipses are very different energy. Eclipses are wild cards. They take us in all kinds of directions that we had not anticipated. And so while the sun and Jupiter on the 11th, you want to work with it consciously, that energy of the eclipse, it's more about staying open, going with the flow, letting the universe decide what luck is going to be for you at that time. Your fertility may be a massive wildcard factor as well. So you just want to take that into consideration. But of course, there's all kinds of ways that energy can work out with creative projects, creative endeavors, your fulfillment, your happiness, your sense of connection to the things that you're passionate about. Well, all of that could change or be revealed or help welcome in more opportunity in an instant under the light of that solar eclipse. Also keep in mind, just a month earlier, late last month, we had a new moon at the very beginning of this part of the sky. Now we're going to have that eclipse at the very end of this part of the sky, a concentration point that astrologers call 29 degrees. And what that suggests is heightened energy, that much more, concentrated energy, that much more. Uh, and the wild card factor being that much more heightened at this time as well. Now, key characteristics of that eclipse include Jupiter close in the sky. So there is that measure of good fortune and possibility here. But we do have Pluto squaring this eclipse as well. So the intensity is that much more high, is that much more magnified. There could be opportunity or possibility that comes out of nowhere, but you'll really have to hustle to make the most of it. Again, it's not so much about what you're pursuing at this time, it's about what's showing up for you and then what inspires you to action that's going to count the most. Now, where it comes to matters of love, the 11th of the month. Okay, so we have the luckiest day of the year that I spoke of. In addition to what I mentioned, this part of the sky also has to do with romance and flirtation, getting your flirt on. You are going to be very high with that. But on the same day, Venus will move into your opposite sign and very quickly speak in supreme harmony with Pluto, adding that much more sultriness and intensity to the mix. If ever there was a time where you want to tap into the energies to connect with people, to heal where you are, to move to your future, this really would be it in the context of love. So, for those of you open to meeting someone new, whatever it is that's fun for you to do, go do that. I'll tell you, that becomes the most likely avenue to connect with other people in a meaningful way. And it is at this time that you may find yourself feeling that much more as if connections happen that much more easily as well. There may be one person who shows up right around the 11th. I would give this a couple days on either side. But yes, that attraction may be very strong. It's up to you to decide what to do with it. For those of you just starting to date someone, well, I do feel like as much as the 11th is beautiful and Venus moving into your opposite sign is amazing, it becomes a lot about wanting to move towards partnership. And you're figuring out whether or not this is the person to do it with. The eclipse will show you. The eclipse is honest in some way, and it shows you whether or not there's an authentic heart level connection here. If there isn't, that really is okay. But the desires you have are very strong around the 11th. But the truth and what you're going to do with it, where you're going to go with it, that becomes that much more revealed under the light of the solar eclipse. And for those of you in an established bond, well, look, the overwhelming majority of Sagittarius in established bonds are going to find, especially right around the middle of the month, the energy is sweet and easy. I do think Venus is going to be the stronger player. And so your partner may seem that much sweeter as well, which can be really lovely. It looks like there's a bonding moment that happens right around the 11th also. For that very small percent of Sagittarius out there, if you've known for a while that you're not in the right relationship for you, that is going to stir, especially under the eclipse. However, with Venus in your opposite sign, I feel like you're that much more inclined to want to see what is taking place with you and your partner and what the possibilities are to heal and move into the future together. If you do decide right around the middle of the month that you don't feel like this is someone to navigate forward with, it looks like you're connected to and feeling at peace with the choice you make. What I love about this month for you, there's so much here. It's a powerful and meaningful astrological moment. Of course, the luckiest day of the year. It is the star of the show. Jupiter is your ruling planet, meeting the sun, heightening the energy of both in a luck-oriented part of the sky for you. Really, that is so sweet, so amazing, and you can use it in all kinds of ways. But really, wherever it is that you're hoping for good luck, you want to take a chance, take a risk, and hope that the universe is on your side. Well, look, it always is, as part of the mystery, absolutely. But at least with energy like this, you'll be able to know it that much more and have things go a way that you really love. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with Choose Your Membership rate. Now, higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Links are in the description below. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.